So this is the ultimate list of skincare accessories, the products you are going to use every single day for the rest of your life, and thank me later. In here is the ultimate skincare accessories that are going to take you from just being another skincare junkie to being the it girl in the skincare beauty sphere. Well, in our case, lady, woman, whatever you want to call yourself, but you're going to be regarded as it if you just follow these little tips that I'm going to give you and use some of these accessories. Let's get into it. So the first thing that I've got a list here because I made sure that I didn't want to forget what I was going to talk about. So I'm going to go straight into it and I'm going to tell you about the flannel. This humble little thing, is going to be your best friend in terms of making sure that your skin is beautiful and looks flawless. If you forget this or you're not very good in using your hands and the flannel, then you're definitely going to use this. I've talked about this, you've seen me use it. If you follow me on Instagram, you've obviously seen this quite a few times. This is your cleansing brush. I know that you will hear loads of people telling you that you don't need this, you can use your hands, but remember, your hands are only as effective as the person who is using them. So if you're not very good in using your hands to cleanse your face for 60 seconds, then you probably need something to help you out in doing that. And you will definitely see the difference in your skincare routine. However, if you can use your hands and the humble flannel, good for you. Go ahead and keep using it. The next skincare gadget that I'm going to tell you, especially if you're over 30, you are going to need some sort of device to help you with your skincare. I'm going to link a video here that you're going to see that I use this gadget. It's a game changer. It's great for things like hyperpigmentation. It works in brightening your skin. It works in anti-aging. Actually, let me tell you a story. I was starting to have crowfits around my eyes here, and I used this gadget. I used it for a solid month, and I can tell you, I can afford to laugh now without seeing anything come up on my eyes, and I'm so excited about that. I also had a line coming up here. I used this gadget, and it definitely helped me with it. So definitely find a gadget that is going to treat your skincare problems. This is not going to be particularly a gadget, but this is something you're going to need. And this is, just wait for it, a dedicated eye cream. Again, I've had loads of people say, you don't need dedicated skincare for your eyes. But I believe that you do. I was that one person who used to use the same product that I use for my face on my skin. So for an instance, I used to use this Elemis Pro Collagen Overnight Matrix Cream all over my face, and I used to use it on my eyes as well. But as I'm getting older, I'm realizing that my skin needs dedicated treatment. So the kind of things that you're going to need are eye patches, for an instance. I'm just going to show you this eye patch here. This one is from Murad. You don't need this particular one, but you need some dedicated eye cream for your face. And this one here, this is from Versed. I actually got this, I haven't started using it yet. This is called the Soothing Eye Cream, and I'm going to be using it probably in the morning. Whatever works for you or whatever you're targeting, get a cream that's dedicated for your eye area for that particular issue. It will be a game changer in making sure that your skin is transformed. I am just having a read again on my list because of course I need a little written list to tell me exactly what I'm going to talk about. Another thing that you're definitely going to need is a steamer for your face. I mean, steaming your face at least once a month if you don't go for regular facials is going to change the game for you as well. While you're steaming, I would say to you, use a mask like this one here. This one is a radiance mask. It uses pink clay, elderberry, and elderberry smells divine. Use some sort of mask that's similar to this. This is a powder. You just add water, apply it to your skin, and steam while you're doing it. Steam while you're cleansing and steam when you have this mask on. And you'll definitely see the difference in your skin again. And if you're like me and you want to give yourself a facial at home, why don't you double mask? When I say double mask, is after you've done this cleansing routine, after you've done this steaming on your face, add another hydrating mask or a treatment mask. In my case, this is a vitamin C. I'm just picking what I would use today if I needed to be following what I'm talking about. This is a vitamin C sheet mask, and this is amazing. If you use the two combined, the results are going to be divine. So try that and let me know what you think. It's called double masking. I think an overstated or understated item that you will need if you want to be an it girl in skincare is a silk sleeping pillowcase. It's a silk pillowcase that's going to change your game completely. I had to go and get mine so I could show you. You can get this on Amazon. You can get the more expensive one wherever you want to get it from, but you need this. I know you hear a lot of people saying, you don't need this, it does nothing for you. Excuse me, I can attest to really seeing a difference. I don't wake up with wrinkles on my face. If you wash it frequently enough, you will see that you won't have any breakouts. It's also really good for your hair. Like black girls like me usually have to wear hair scarves and satin headbands and stuff like that to keep our hair proper. But if you're using a silk pillowcase, you won't need to do all that. And just to elevate your game that little bit more, ladies, this is what you'll do. How chic is that? Now, this is a sleeping mask. Again, it's silk, and mine just matches my pillowcase, but it doesn't have to. But if you use a sleeping mask, just make sure that it's silk and it's comfortable on your eyes. Definitely a game changer. I don't particularly think you need this, but it just elevates your game. Cheers. I think you get the idea here. You really need to be drinking enough water. I'm not saying go over the top with your water habits, but drink enough water that you have enough for the insides of you, and that the water also ends up showing on your skin, if you know what I mean. Because if you drink too little water, it only goes to work on the essential organs inside you. But if you drink a little extra than you need, then it will also allow for other things to be done with that water, not necessarily the essential organs only. And this is me simplifying this statement very much. I will find video by this doctor who talks about it much better than I do and link it below so you understand. So don't drink extreme amounts of water, but drink enough so that the results will show on your skin. I know that water doesn't heal acne. I know water doesn't do all that, but if your skin is in good condition or your skin is just slightly dehydration, you might just need to up a little bit of water and completely change the skincare game for yourself. Something else that we tend not to talk about much, and I'm going to be serious about this one, it's because I myself, I know I'm a culprit. I try and eat as healthy as I can, but I know for a fact that I'm not eating enough foods, I'm not eating enough variety, and the foods that I'm eating, I'm not sure they have enough nutrients to support me, hence I take vitamins. Vitamins are very important if we're not getting a varied diet, of which most of us, because of our busy lifestyle, because of the diets we go on to, or for whatever reason, we tend not to be getting enough nutrients that we need. So get some sort of supplements into your routine, and that will probably help you change your skincare game as well. I know it definitely has for me, especially when it comes to my hair. These are the vitamins that you're just going to see here that I've been using for a while, and they've really been growing my hair. I can actually afford to cut my hair as often as I want for split ends and stuff, so because it's growing and I don't see much loss from the haircuts that I get. And then finally, if you count everything that I've told you here, we must have been talking about 10. This is the 10th. It's going to be the routine, the products that you use. The products that you use are the real game changer. I'm just quickly going to go through the products that I use. But before I go, a little tip is to make your routine a bit more luxury. The one thing you can add to your whole ritual of doing your skincare or whatever it is that you do is add a little candle. I love adding candles, bringing scents, because they just evoke a different sense. So touching my skin evokes one sense, and then when I smell something good, that's another scent. When I set the mood and set it visually appealing, that's another scent. So I am really making sure I'm indulging all my senses and making that experience luxury, intimate, and ultimately peaceful, tranquil, just grounding us and honing in on that self-care. And that's what this is all about. Before I go, let me just share with you the products I would use, or what you would need these products for if you were creating a skincare routine. I'll do this really quickly and then I'll let you go. So the first thing that you need to have are cleansers. So you need a good cleanser, whatever works for you. So I usually use foaming cleanser in the morning, and I use a cream or oil cleanser at night, and this is what I have been using. It's just an ordinary foaming cleanser. Another thing that you would definitely need is some sort of exfoliator. I'm going to talk about things that I haven't talked about earlier. So I didn't talk about an exfoliator, and an exfoliator is something that is really good for your routine. Again, I'm not going to be hard and fast here. I prefer chemical exfoliators, but I know people who swear by their manual exfoliators and they work perfectly fine for them. As long as they're gentle and they're not damaging your skin, do you, boo. So I already spoke about the masks. You have to have a detoxifying mask and also have a hydrating mask. You can also have exfoliating mask and so forth. I just stick to the basics, which are a hydrating mask and detoxing mask, and that works perfectly for me. Another product that you definitely use is a retinol type product. You will need a retinol in your routine. If you cannot tolerate retinol, you will definitely need this type of product. It's called bok choy. Is it? I'll write it down here. I probably butchered that. Excuse me if I did. And I talked to you about a dedicated eye cream. You need a vitamin C, very, very important, or some sort of antioxidant type product. If you don't have that, you will need some ceramide, something just to guard and protect your skin against the elements. And the most important thing out of everything that I spoke about is going to be sunscreen. You need a good sunscreen. Make sure you invest in a good sunscreen and you use it. Before I go, you will need spot treatments. You will need spot treatments for things like blemishes. I use this one here. I'm going to be showing everything and naming them as I go along. So you should be seeing them written somewhere here. A spot treatment, I use this one, Eradicate, a blemish mark fading gel from Kate Somerville. Or again, this is a spot treatment, and this one is from Murad, and this targets wrinkles and the like. Another underestimated thing that you definitely need in your routine is a skincare oil. At the moment, I am, if I'm not using Netsai, I'm using this called Miracle Oil from Wild Sauce. Oh my God. I know it's a little on the pricier side, but this smells divine. This applies amazing. This is just, I love it. This is amazing. I know it's on the pricey side, but if you can afford it, go for it. I think that's all I wanted to say today. I hope you really enjoyed this. And if you want to see more skincare videos from me, let me know. And if you want me to stop moving my hands a lot, make sure you press the thumbs up, because I don't stop moving my hands, don't I? Also, comment below, tell me what is the thing that you haven't been doing or gadget you haven't been using in your skincare routine. I'll see you again on YouTube. Remember, 2 videos a week. That's what I'm trying to do. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, roughly at the same time, which is 3 o'clock. Take care. See you on YouTube very, very soon.